My name is Ann Lamb. I work with the New York City Jericho movement. We are part of a national movement for recognition and amnesty for all U.S. held political prisoners. We have various U.S. political prisoners in New York State. And part of why mass incarceration came about was due to a lot of laws that were passed following, the Black Power movement and similar movements in the 60s, the Young Lords, Black Panther Party, American Indian movement, Chicano movement. There were a lot of laws passed that resulted in mass incarceration. A lot of things that had been legal became illegal. So our prisoners, our main focus right now is on parole for the state of New York, not just our political prisoners, but everybody who's a Class A1 felon, who has a quote-unquote violent crime. These are the people least likely to recidivate, most likely to get hit at the board. So my friend Robert Seth Hayes, who I'm going to see tomorrow up in Sullivan County, has been to the board 10 times and been denied 10 times. He should have been out in 1998. My friend Jaleel Muntakeem's been in prison 45 years, also on a 25 to life. David Gilbert's got a sentence very similar to what Judy Clark had. He wouldn't even be eligible for parole until he's over 100. Reverend Joy Powell, strangely to me, I still find it hard to believe, but it's true, was convicted of attempted murder based upon the lyrics to a rap song. All right, so we know the justice system is truly criminal. I have always felt that way, and I see that it is true. And it is a big issue here in New York State, the issue of the aging prisoners, all of which our people are as well, and the issue of the constant denial of parole, and the constant lobbying of the parole board by the PBA, which is a Patrolmen's Benevolent Association, the FOP, which is the Fraternal Order of Police, the COPBA, which is the Correctional Officers Benevolent Association. They constantly lobby the parole board against, parole for certain people. And so it's very difficult. That's what we're faced with. And, we have to do away with mass incarceration. I don't know if people know this. There's a whole group of people called Millions for Prisoners organizing a march to Washington in August. This coming August coming up. So I would encourage people to look for them. They have a Facebook page. You can probably find them. They probably also have a website. I always find them on Facebook. So this is a way to challenge mass incarceration on a national level. Everybody come to DC. It is millions of people. If you're talking all the people who are under, the criminal justice system, that alone is millions. Include just their families. Then you've already got 20 million people. And because this issue is just amazing. How many people aren't in prison for life. They get out on parole, then they're on parole, they're still under jurisdiction, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. And it's also racist. We didn't even mention that part, but, because that's so obvious. The racism is ridiculous, and that's a big part of it right there. We need people to really stand up and resist and fight for, what we want. It's supposed to be a democracy. We know it's not, but let's exercise the power that the people have. Because part of what this system has done, over the years, is train people to think that we are powerless. And we are not powerless. The power of the people can, change the world. I believed that when I was young, and I still believe it now. We can change the world. We just have to get up and do what we need to do, and not take the kind of stuff that's being tried to ram down our throats. We can really build a better world. We can make this a better country. We would like to do that. We do not want to be living under oppression, legalized slavery, which is in the prison industrial complex, 13th Amendment. So we have slaves. People in this country don't even know this. We have slaves, lots of slaves. And that's part of what mass incarceration is all about. There's a profit motive behind this. If you can pay people 10 and 12 cents an hour inside the prison, isn't that a lot better than trying to pay them $15 an hour outside the prison? Oh yeah, they love that. So that's a big part of the issue too, is the economics of it. And a lot of people don't even see that part. And that's very important. Let's abolish that clause of the 13th Amendment, do away with it. That would change everything, I think.